think we're still getting better, which might be the scary thing. I don't think we've played a perfect game yet, obviously. But I believe in our coaches and our guys that we got a top team, and I don't really care what national guys say or what other people think because of one game, whether it's a loss or a win. So if you go out and lose a game, it doesn't mean all of a sudden you're a bad team, or just because you win one game, you're a great team. So there's a reason you play 30 games, and you got to take it one at a time. And this will be the third time I said it, you can never get too high or too low. That's just how the season is, because you're gonna have depths and you're gonna have highs and lows, and it's got to stay even keel.
What about the leadership structure of this team? You've been there with really strong leaders like Matt in the past, Eric to an extent last year. This year seems to be more leadership by committee to some extent. Does that work? Do you think it works for your team, the way you guys kind of blend together?
Yeah, I think it does. Like I said earlier, somebody asked about Dez's leadership, and he's just not a vocal guy on the floor. He's not going to yell at somebody and tell them what to do, and that's fine. But he leads in a different way. He leads by, he knows where he's going to be, and everyone sees what he's doing. He's always in the right place, so people are going to, follow him. And earlier in the year, we were kind of struggling with, who's going to be the more vocal guy. I think I've kind of stepped up in that role and got on guys and try to keep my head on, at the end of games and situations, make sure everyone's in the same thing, make sure everyone knows the time score, fouls, and so on. So, it's kind of by committee. It's kind of a couple of us taking responsibility of it, and it works for us, obviously. So you never need just one guy to, overpower everybody else. So we're kind of just doing it, a couple of us. So.
Is that an overrated characteristic for somebody just to come in and be the guy to scream and yell, or not necessarily do that, but just
I don't think it's overrated. I think that's an important thing for a team sport. I think you obviously got the coaches getting on you and teaching you and telling you this and that, but you also have to be accountable for yourself as a group. So you can't always rely on a head coach or an assistant coach to get you in line. Sometimes it has to be another player and yelling at another player, get your head in the game or so forth. And I think we do a good job of that.